bookish friends. Filming has been so hard. We just finished week 2 or 3 of the sidewalk project on our street. They've re-poured like our driveway and our neighbor's driveway, and they've re-poured the dentist that's next door their driveway, but they haven't done the sidewalk fully yet, so lots of noise. Hopefully this next week is last week. But anyway, I have acquired a lot of books since I did a book haul, and I want to redo my book cart. So I'm going to actually kind of rapid fire these because I got limited time and I've got all my kids because my husband's working. So he works Saturdays now. Taking some getting used to. Anyway, I have a nonfiction, Against the Waves, Christian Order in a Liberal Age by John Harris. My church was giving away copies of this, so I picked one up because I don't have very much nonfiction on my to-read list. And at a little free library, I found The Legend of Sleepy Hollow and Other Stories by Josh Washington Irving. I picked this up because it's a classic and it has illustrations. If you watched my travel vlog, I won a $10 Amazon gift card, and The Unraveling of Emmeline Dulain was on sale, so I picked that up. And this is a fantasy book. Emmeline sees her sister unravel in front of her and wants to find out what happened to her. I actually drew this for my July TBR, so it's not going on my cart because it's already on my TBR. And my lovely friend Shatona Havoc bought a book for me off of my wish list. She got me Heart of Red, Blood of Blue. This is on my 25 to read in 2025 list. And this was one of the few that I didn't have and that my library doesn't have. So, can a girl who started the war find a way to end it? Alright, I don't actually have time to really go into these very well, but that one's going on my cart, as is The Unselected Journals of Emma M. Lyon, Volume 4. Not much that I can say about it because it is the 4th book, but they are getting better each time. Very funny. Historical fiction. I did stop at a library and they had a bag sale, and I ended up picking up Nature Writings by John Muir, The Story of My Boyhood and Youth, My First Summer in This Era, The Mountains of California, Sticking and Essays. Actually, I'm going to put this on here too, because like I said, I don't have much nonfiction. And I went to a rummage sale and found Ladies of the Lake by Kathy Golke. It's set on Prince Edward Island, so I thought I'd give it a try. My oldest really got into the Section 13 series and was so disappointed to find out there is no audiobook for book 3, and our library did not have the books at all. So he used his own money to buy The Clockwork Dragon, and I really want to read it. He's already read it. He finished the series before me, and so I'm going to put this on my cart because he said I can read it. And to get free shipping on that winner, I also got A Well-Timed Enchantment by Vivian van Velde. I actually already read this because it was on my July TBR. And I got Raising Dragons by Brian Davis. This is the first book in the Dragons in Our Midst series. Dragons Fantasy, I think. Chrissy at Chrissy's Purple Library recommended this book. So I'm going to put this on my first book in a series stack that I have over here. And I... sorry, one second. I discovered there's a children's bookstore about a half hour from my house. And I went there because I was told sorry, that some of the books for our homeschool co-op is using for the curriculum were there. And I went, and they were, and they also had lots of good books. But my favorites were, they had a few of the Tundra editions of the Anne books, and I was able to find Anne of Windy Poplars and Anne of Ingleside. Got both of them for $13. And I could find Anne of Windy Poplars online, but it was like at least $20 and for a used copy, and I couldn't find Anne of Ingleside at all. So I got both of them. Yay! Now I can continue collecting the Tundra editions without having to get the box set, and I'd already bought 2 of them. And this is a kid's book, but I thought it was so fun. Birds Do the Strangest Things. I love the little tilted head owl on the cover. And it was $3. And I've never seen this book before. And yeah, it's just little essays about birds. And I think for the last of the new books, Amazon Prime Days, my other son ordered a book, and it was one of the buy 3 for the price of 2 sale they were running. So he bought that one, and I bought The Secret of the Swamp King, which is book 2 in the Wilder King trilogy, and then I got The Way of the Wilder King for free. This is the 3rd book. So now we have the whole series, and I can continue it. I'll probably put book 2 on my cart, set book 3 aside. So I'm done, and for some reason some of the Enclave hardbacks were on sale, even though they were running their own $10 paperback sale, but on Amazon some of their hardbacks were on sale for like $10 or $12. So I got The Eternity Gate by Catherine Briggs. This is the first book in the Threshold duology, and Chantel Rizalde has been raving about these when she read them. So I thought I'd give them a try. And I also got Sky of 7 Colors by Rochelle Nelson. I read Ember Gold earlier this year, really loved it, so I wanted to give her other book a try. And this book is, I think one of her friends is in a coma, and so she ends up on another version of Earth where there's no color, everything's gray. Okay, that's all the new books. Now, I've already started putting books on my cart. I've got Heart of Red, Blood Blue up here. I'm also going to put Tales from the Perilous Realm and The Garden at the Edge of Beyond, because these are the other books on my 25 during 2025 list. I also have Winter Heart, but I think I'm going to save this for November or December, so that's going to go down. Go ahead. I think I'll put the Birds book on here too, on top. Woo. Let's see here. I'm trying to, okay, I just noticed on Mara, Daughter of the Nile, I don't know if you've seen them, but there's boats, and I know the buzzword challenge for August is transportation, so I might be able to do that. I guess I'll put Murder in Mesopotamia back up there. I think I'm going to save Beyond Mulberry Glen for September. Bookshop of Secrets, I think I also want to save for the fall. I do want to put Valley of Dragons on the top because it is the last book in a series. Let me just finish out the series. The last manuscript. I still really want to reread this summer, so I think I'm gonna put that up there too. And then I do want to continue the Wilder King series, so I'm gonna put book 2 up here. And I know I really want to get to these Enclave books. Let's see. Okay, that fills the top. And then down there, I have series that I'm continuing. I have If I'm Found by Terry Blackstock, the Time to Share, book 2 in the Patchwork Mysteries series, and Uckridge by Wodehouse. So I'll put continuing series there. And then all of the book 1s for series. So Raising Dragons, A Patchwork Murder, A Talent for Murder, The Book of the Dun Cow. I don't think this is book 1, but this is the only book I have in this series. I think this is a book in the series, House Artist Homecoming. I don't think it's the first book, but it's the only book I have. Murder and Postscript is also a first book in this series, I believe. The Wintering Hand Mystery is not in a series. It's over there. And just because, oh, I've got Ladies of the Lake. It's also not in a series. And just because I have room, I'm going to put the second Mist Mantle book and Death by the Book on here. These are book 2 in a series. I don't have book 1, but I put them on my cart to try to encourage me to read book 1. And yeah, I think I'm just going to put this with our like classics. These, I've already read Anne of Windy Poplars this year, and Anne of Ingleside. That's an airplane. Don't know if it's, the camera's picking it up, but Anne of Ingleside I don't think's till September, so I'll just put it on my shelf for now. And like I said, and I'll probably set aside book 3 because I don't think I have room. I'll save book 3. I think there's room in the back, right there. And yeah, the other 2 books are on my July TBR, so those will go back on my stack. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this. I've got all the books I'm really eager to read on the top, and then ones that I'm less so, but would still like to get to are on the bottom. So until next time, happy reading!